and I'm pleased to be joined on the beginning of this show by the folks from Elizabeth Fitness Grand, which is going to have a grand opening on next week, soon? July 15th. And first, Mr. Hughes Brun, who's a personal trainer. Hughes, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mr. Man. How you
Good
doing?
to see you.
All right.
And Mr. Mohammed Javed, who is the owner of the facility.
Yes, sir.
Mohammed, welcome to the show. I
Nice to
appreciate
meet
it.
you,
Now,
Mr. Mayor.
first of all, tell us a little about yourself, Mohammed, and then, or Hughes, whoever wants to go first. How'd you get in this business? Go to school? What do you want to say?
Actually, I live in New York, and in New York, I used to go to the gym, and I like this kind of business. They have more motivation in this business, and I feel everybody need that kind of environment to keep healthy. So that's why I decided to move it back to this business. So that's why we looking the space to open it, and finally we got something, and I moved to Elizabeth. So I really like this town.
Good. Hughes, you're a personal trainer.
Yes, sir. I'm a personal trainer. I grew up in Elizabeth. Went to school in Elizabeth. I have been in the gym environment basically my whole life, because at Elizabeth High School, when I was going there, we had a full fitness club. So it's basically been in me from the time I've been in high school, played high school football. And
How'd your team do?
pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, in '99, we won the state championship.
You did.
Yes, sir.
They won it again this year.
Oh, man, thank you.
Yeah, this is the first year I think they won the state since '99.
Yeah?
Yeah, they won this. They beat
Yeah, 'cause we did-
Piscataway.
Thank God.
They lost to Piscataway last year. This year they beat them.
Yes. So it's pretty good, and I like that gym environment. Is always.
What position did you play when you were on the football team?
I was a receiver, and I also play corner.
You do play corner, so you played both ways.
Yes.
Good. You didn't play football, did you, Mohammed?
No.
No, you just rather. So, how long have you been? This is not your only business enterprise in the city of Elizabeth. You've been doing other things.
We have several business in Elizabeth. I'm in Elizabeth from the last 10 years, and that's why I'm keep moving on myself because I like it. Wherever I open, I grow a little bit better. So that's why I decided
Tell us about
to be
the other
open.
businesses you have in Elizabeth.
We have one store we have on Newark Avenue is 99-cent craze, and one I have on Elizabeth Avenue is a big 99-cent discount, and one we have on Morris Avenue, that's a Bravo supermarket, which one we are doing really great. And after that, I decided to open the new facility in Elizabeth Fitness Club now. So we are ready to open now.
The supermarket's part of a fitness club as well, right? It's on the old. It's on the corner of Orchard Street, correct?
No, actually, it's not the part of because we are both different places. One is on Morris Avenue and one is on Center Street.
Okay. Yeah, the one on Center Street is the old teen gallery, right?
Yes.
Baby, I bought my daughter's furniture from that place, by the way.
Yeah, unfortunately, but I'm opening over there now, like the Elizabeth Fitness Club, because that place is really nice for the fitness because they have 2 levels, and down level we are putting like all free weight, up level we are putting all the cardio, and we have sauna, showers, and we have a really good environment over there. So anybody's coming, they are really happy to see what we are built there, and they are very excited. We will open as quick as possible. We're trying our best with the city of Elizabeth. They are very cooperative with us, so we are moving good.
And it works. This space works well. Have you been in this space already, Hughes?
Yes.
And how do you relate this space to other space, and what do you think?
The space worked very well for us because of the purpose of 2 level. When you have 2 level of gym, it worked good because you could have free weight on 1 level and you have cardio on 1 level. And the sense is that free weight is more for like bodybuilders, guys who want to look all macho, and the cardio is for women. And the women don't like to be downstairs with the men because they don't feel too safe. They like to be upstairs. So we create 2 different environments for them. That's why the space was able to work so well for us.
And the official grand opening you were talking about, Hughes, is going to be
July 15th.
July 15th, and
Yes, sir.
all the equipment's in there and everything.
All the equipment. We have all state-of-the-art equipment. We have a juice bar. We have a kids room, which a lot of people use the excuse of, I don't have a babysitter. We at Elizabeth Fitness, we provide you with a babysitter.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Who's that? You double as a babysitter too?
I do everything.
You do everything.
Yes. Yes, I do everything. So we have a child care room. We have a juice bar. We have sauna. We have state-of-the-art equipment. So we're ready for the town.
And the registration, have you started that process already?
Yes, we did the registration. We started already, and we are giving a very good registration prices to the clients. Like they have a family package, they have an individual package, and they are very happy with that. And we are keeping very low profile fees, which one everybody can afford.
Tell us what they are. Tell us some
We
of
are
the fees.
charging right now like $19.95 a month. And if there is a family, so we are if they are two members of the family, so we are charging $40. If they have a other kid, let's say 15-year-old, we are charging $14.99 for that. If we giving them incentive over there, and anybody is coming, they are really happy to be join us. And so far we are having almost like 400 to 500 members.
You have that many members already?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's really good.
Yeah, we are pretty much moving good over there, because anybody come, when they see the facility, they really sign it right away.
They like it, huh?
Yeah, they really love it.
So, tell us about some of the other amenities. You talked about the weights and the cardio. Can you break down the cardio or break down the weights? Is it just free weights or is it other weights?
We have cardio, we have free weights, we have Zumba, we have spinning, kickboxing, boxing, and we planning to expand next door to us, which is the space available next door to us. We're planning to expand to the next door so we could be doing more classes, bring more classes, and bring more things into the town. So to get the town back healthy.
And the membership packages you talked about, what are the hours of operation, Mohammed?
We have, in the beginning, we're starting from 5:30 to 11 o'clock in the night, and if the customer require more, let's say they want to be open 24 hours, so then we can request to the city to give us the permission for 24 hours.
So 5:30 in the morning till 11.
11 o'clock in the night.
You have treadmills, and what else do you have there?
We have treadmill, elliptical, spinning bike, Stairmasters, and more.
Stairmasters.
Yes.
How are they working out?
You have to try that, Mr. Man.
I did. I used to do Stairmasters.
You used to do Stairmasters?
I used to do, back in the day, I could do 300 flights of stairs.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's 16 steps of flight.
That's very good.
It is. But it would take me about 70 minutes to do that. 68 minutes, 74 minutes.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but it was tough. I was
it's-
in better shape. back then.
Stairmasters is one of our best pieces of equipment we have.
Yeah,
over
but
there.
these were the old Stairmasters where the stairs actually came out of the machine.
Yes.
They were more fun than these other things.
We have one of those, the old one.
You have the
That's
old
why I was telling Mr. Javier when we found it, like, hey, we have to buy this machine because this is the old Stairmaster.
Yeah, the original Stairmasters where the stairs actually rotated through.
Yes, the stairs rotate as you're going.
The other Stairmasters,
It's just up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have a piece of the old one. We was able to find one, and we got it.
That's a good machine to work on.
Yes, sir.
That's a good machine. You advertise Body by Brun. What does that mean?
Body by Brun is something it's my last name. I incorporate my last name with my training because I've been training since I was like 16, and I always seem to migrate a lot of people around me when I'm training. And when I'm in the gym, people always come and say, "Hey, I need my body to be like yours. How can I do that?" So that's when I.
That's what Alonzo said when I walked in here. The guy that's behind the scenes here.
That's why he keep himself like this.
So I try to I do hard training. My training is very complex, so I incorporate my training with my last name because my last name is Brun. So that's how I come up with the Body by Brun.
So what makes this gym different than the other gyms out there? Why would people want to come to you guys?
Because we are about the community. That's the difference between us and the other gyms. Other gyms, they come out of nowhere to the community. They don't know anything about the community. But us, especially me, I know a lot about Elizabeth because I've been in Elizabeth for so long. So we about the people, not just, you're not a number when you come to Elizabeth Fitness Club. You at home. So that's what sets us different from the other gym.
And you talked about juice bar. Do you have protein bars and shakes and all this stuff too?
We have a juice bar, which we will provide you with healthy shakes, little small healthy sandwich, and shakes and more.
So what about parking? Everybody always has trouble with parking, especially in that area of town.
Right behind our facility, there's a parking. We have a parking lot, which is the city parking lot. We've been working with the Elizabeth Parking Authorities, so we allowed to use that parking space. So you have that parking space, which is right behind us. That's about 38 parking, and we also have another parking lot across from us, which is the Sovereign Bank parking lot. You also have that parking lot you could utilize when you come to Elizabeth Fitness.
Now, the Elizabeth Avenue Partnership is a conglomerate of businesses on Elizabeth Avenue. Have they been helpful? Have you working with them, Elizabeth Avenue Partnership?
Yes, me and Dave's been working since my first promotion. I met Dave on Elizabeth Avenue, and we've been working together since then. And it's been a very useful source to me for the business that we bring into the town. So I appreciate them.
So you're gonna, Dave could maybe steer you some members. He's got a bunch of board of directors that could probably use some.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And we do have a discount for people, for city workers.
Oh, you do?
Yes, sir.
What about but he's a partnership. He's a little different than a city. Dave probably needs a membership too. Yeah.
I think they have a lifetime membership.
But Dave's got a lot of money. You could charge him double.
Hopefully.
I want to thank you guys for taking the time to join us on the show today. I
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
all of your efforts. I look forward to hopefully
very
coming
much.
by and cutting the ribbon that day.
We're looking forward for you to come by and help us cut the ribbon and give us your blessing.
Good. I'll be there. So we're going to take a break and come back with another guest, but please stay with us for a couple of minutes, all right?
Thank you very much, Mr. Man.
From Muhammad and Hughes and the Elizabeth Fitness Center on Center Street, please stay with us after these messages. Back with more with the branch manager, Mr. Charles Howard of PNC Bank, a new bank opening in the city of Elizabeth. Welcome back to our city, where I'm pleased to be joined in the second half of the show by Mr. Charles Howard, who is the branch manager of the PNC Bank that just opened on Bayway Avenue at the Bayway Circle. Charles, welcome to the show.
Hey, man, thanks for having me.
Now, you're an Elizabeth kid, right?
Yes, sir. Born
Yeah.
and raised.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Elizabeth kid, born and raised. I actually grew up in Coakley Circle. I remember going to school where kids used to be like, where's Coakley Circle? We used to have to say, oh, we're on the borderline of Newark and Elizabeth, but grew up there for many years. My mother actually still lives there.
And Charles, so you went to school 16, I guess, growing up?
Absolutely. Went to school 16. Went to Baton when Lafayette and Baton had to, separate. So I went to Baton in middle school, and I went to Elizabeth High School as well.
Okay. And then did you go to college?
Yes, I attended King University.
Okay.
Yes,
And
sir.
what's your degree in?
Occupational therapy, that's what it was.
And you
But
wound up in the banking business.
Yeah, through retail. Met some good people who put me in the banking business. Now, banking is my thing.
Good.
Absolutely.
And Charles, you're still an Elizabeth kid.
Yes.
You got a family now, and you're living in
Yes,
Butler Street,
I
right?
live on Butler Street. I have a lovely wife. I have a 9-year-old daughter, and I'm expecting a baby boy in September, Lord's will. So I'm excited, man.
good for
excited,
you. Good luck.
absolutely. So
Yeah.
we look to raise our family in Elizabeth.
So you're gonna have company for the little one.
Definitely, another little person sitting. That's that, and that's all right. So absolutely.
Now, PNC Bank just opened a branch on the Bayway Circle. Why there? Were you part of the process in picking there, or you're the bank manager? What do you think? I liked your speech, by the way, when you were talking about when we cut the ribbon. You were talking about this is a community.
Absolutely.
Our bank's a community too.
Absolutely. One thing about PNC Bank, and I can say I'm fortunate enough to be working there, and been there for been in banking for over 7 years. So I haven't seen and witnessed a lot of things and helped a lot of people along the way. So that location is a great location. I mean, it's prime. I think the response we've been getting from the community is that they're so glad that we're there. Now, you're probably not aware, but there's a PNC Bank inside the Stop and Shop. I actually opened that one. I developed that one inside the supermarket, and then later on to go to another city, and now I'm back home to finish what I started. So this is being a part of this community is crucial, and the results we're getting and the responses we're getting from the community has been fantastic. So we're excited of being there.
Are there any other PNC locations in Elizabeth?
Except for the Stop and Shop one, it's only my location on Mora and the one in the supermarket. That's it.
And the one in the supermarket.
And the one in the
And the Stop and Shop up in North Elizabeth.
Yeah, that's the one.
Right,
That's
that's the one you're talking about.
7 days a week. It's open. Absolutely. So we work.
Are
with
there
each
people
other.
there 7 days a week, or is it just automated?
No, it's people 7
There's
days,
people
7
there.
weeks. Every day except for Christmas. That's the only time we close, and that's supermarket. Yeah, that location. So that way, if you do need some things that we can't do because we're closed, for example, 4th of July, they will be open at the Stop and Shop, and we'll be closed, but people can go to that location as well.
Now, are you the manager of that place as well, or does somebody else handle it?
No, someone else. Kenny Conjabola is the manager from location, a longtime friend. I actually trained him. He took over that location, and he's been running that location ever since.
Now, Charles, all kidding aside, if the PNC officials are watching us during your speech,
Go ahead.
you said PNC stands for People Need Charles.
Absolutely. It's actually Princeton National, but it's a joke between now you and I and the world. But yeah, absolutely. People need Charles, and I've been using that since my 7 years in banking. I thought about it. I said, well, a lot of people come in and say, hey, Charles, I need you to do this. Charles, I need you to do that. But you know what? People need Charles, and I love that.
PNC. So the design of your branch is different than other financial institutions. So obviously you had an input in how that branch is designed. Tell us why it's different and how it better serves people.
Absolutely. This branch is called a universal concept. A universal concept consists of having a more personalized conversation. So if you can remember, I don't know how long ago when you opened your bank account, but if
yeah, but back then they were typing on the numbers.
Oh my gosh! All right, well we got to change it and get you over to PNC. But
I'm saying when I opened it. Not
now,
now, yeah.
Right, not now, yeah. But in the time now is you go into the bank, you open your account, and that's it. And you're gone. So you got your checkbook, you got your account number, but no one had a conversation about your needs, your goals, what's some of your aspirations, what do you want to do, how do you manage your money, how you like to save for retirement. These are the things we talk to when you come into this location. So I had a customer, for example, say, oh, this is a lot different than other banks. You know why? We were having conversations. And we're having deep conversation about your personalized financial needs, so we can order to help assist you, and that's crucial. So that's what we do on a daily basis.
So besides that, the other plans for the community, PNC, you get involved in the community in other areas?
Absolutely. We have been a part of this community. I look to do some volunteer, some workshops, definitely some volunteer, some seminars based on financial seminar on basic banking 101, have some leadership classes, some career development classes, and I plan to go into everywhere I can and partner with people in different organizations to help support that initiative that we're trying to do. But I plan to be really involved, and so is my team, in order to get involved in Elizabeth, because you have to give back. That's all.
Now, Charles, you introduced your team at the grand opening, and
Absolutely.
You talked about them. What drives you to serve the community? I know you grew up here. That's a pretty good reason. Any other reasons?
Absolutely. The initiative that I want more, and the fact of the matter is that I believe that you have to serve. A great leader serves. So, and that initiative to serve the community, just based on what I know, I have to share. Sharing is caring. That's my mantra. So it's important to do those things because people lack knowledge, and that's why we perish. So we have to be able to inform people. So if I know something, let me educate you. Let me show you what some of the ways that I think you can go by doing this. So that's why I want to say it.
So PNC Bank stands out from other banks. Why?
The reason why we stand from other banks, in my own opinion, is that not only that we're growing fifth in the nation, but the fact that we have a bunch of young professionals. And it's funny, when you go to locations, you'll see people either around my age or a little older too, but they're all about generally your concerns. So when we're having conversations about your concerns, I think that's what differentiates us from the competition. And in our new innovative ways, the ATM, and the fact that if you ever come to my branch, I encourage you, I know you've been down there, but I encourage anyone else to come to the location and come check it out. We'll give you a nice tour. But the fact that you can sit down and do your banking, it's amazing.
Now, PNC has always been great with the city through a guy named Bill Best,
Yes.
who was at your grand opening. And
Absolutely.
they've worked well with our development company even before PNC had a presence here. So you see this continuing.
Absolutely, definitely, and I want to be a part of that. I'm working with the EDC in order to help support because I have previous experience working with BCDC in North doing the same thing.
What is the Grow Up Great campaign that
Absolutely.
PNC is doing?
Grow Up Great is a $350 million multi-year initiative in order to support kids and learning. We do different things, volunteering, helping them math, reading skills from the ages of birth to the age of 5. That's ran by our PNC Grow Up Great team, our community development team, but it's to encourage kids to learn until the age of 5. So.
Do other banks have this?
Not that I know of. I know PNC Bank does.
PNC Bank has it in different neighborhoods, different cities?
Absolutely. I mean, it's really big. It's something that our CEO is behind, and it's a great initiative. Just to see the kids and the changes has been fantastic.
And so have you monitored this program in other cities to see the success of it?
Well, I haven't per se, but they always show in the videos, and we always get reports. You actually can go on pnc.com, Grow Up Great, and actually review some of the initiatives that we do. So maybe some nonprofit organization who's deal with kids from the ages 0 to 5 can take advantage of this. I would encourage them to do so.
You said when you left the Stop and Shop, you went to another bank, another city. Was it similar, this branch type of work, or
Yes.
was it different?
No, it was similar. It was a universal concept. Now, keep in mind that the Stop and Shop, they were kind of like universal employees, but the Stop and Shop, if you ever seen it, it's a little setup is different. However, I do have experience in working in a universal concept because of my ability to do both. For what you call teller and platform, I can do both at the same time. So
Now, Charles, one of the things we talked about was, you know, when I first opened up a savings account and you had to type the stuff in.
Right.
Now, you've only been there 7 years, but still, have you seen the role of branch manager evolve in the 7 years? And I'm sure you've heard stories too about the past. How has the branch manager evolved?
Well, I can say this, and this is my personal opinion. I mean, I think the role of the branch manager is different. Why? It's because you have to, in order to, you got to be involved in the community. So in order to do that, you got to kind of think outside the box and do beyond your job description. So that sitting in the office, no. Not only do you go out and get involved in the community, but you have to use the resource that you have to help someone. And that's the thing. And I think for me, that's what we plan to do in our location. Use the resources we have in order to help people.
And you lead me to the last question about a valuable resource for the community. Your optimism is an extremely valuable resource. But why do you think not only you, but you and the Fit on PNC Bank can help our city?
Well, the city of Elizabeth is definitely dear to my heart. I love taking the opportunity to come back here. So I think we can help through the resources and the knowledge and the things that we will provide for this city. So if in LMI communities, as you know, sometimes credit is a struggle and getting access to credit is a struggle. We can help you get there. So we have the resources and solutions for those challenges that you have, whether it's business or consumer. So as long as you're willing to have some discipline, patience, and you listen, we can get it done.
Charles, I want to thank you for taking the time to join us on the show this evening.
Thank you.
I wish you and your family a very happy July 4th. And
Thank you so much,
see
sir.
you soon at the bank, okay?
Hey, we coming to your house.
All right.
Very good.
For Charles Howard and the PNC Bank on Bayway Avenue, as well as Mohammed Javed and Hughes Brunn in the first segment of our show, I'm Chris Bolwage. We'll see you next week on another edition of Our City.